Paige Fossbender, and for my project 3, I chose to focus on the Kardashians. So for my first creative project, I chose to do a How Well Do You Know the Kardashians quiz. And for example, my first question was, wealthiest sister. And for the answer choices, I chose to do A, B, or C and include a picture to reduce the amount of words. So for example, for this question, the answer was C, Kylie Jenner. And to keep the layout of the quiz consistent with the Kardashians, I chose to put their signature K behind every question and beginning and ending page. So another example would be a second question for my quiz, Kim's former boss. And again, I chose to lay them out in a visually appealing way and include pictures and reduce the amount of words in my question. The final page of the quiz was a How Well Did You Score slide, which I included an answer key for all the answers, and then what your number of correct answers means. So for example, if you got an 11 out of 15, you are a Kardashian connoisseur. And the ideal audience for this quiz would be someone who likes to test their knowledge about various subjects, especially in this case, the Kardashian. And typically someone who would take this would be someone who has some general knowledge about the Kardashians and is probably familiar with their reality television show. And this quiz could be used on the Facebook medium as a pop-up gimmick for advertising the Kardashian reality TV series. So for my second creative project, I chose to do an advertisement poster for Keeping Up with the Kardashians. And to create the poster, I used PowerPoint to make a collage of the photos and then overlaid the big K on top of all of them. I chose these specific photos because I wanted them to represent the Kardashian lifestyle and aesthetic, as well as to grab the viewer's attention. The photos not only represent their affluent social lifestyles, but the variety of the sisters' careers too. So for example, I chose to show Kim's makeup line and a picture of Kylie's cosmetics to represent her, as well as like her doing her makeup in a chair. I also chose to show a picture of Kendall modeling and Kourtney. This is a picture she posted for her lifestyle brand Poosh, and also a picture of Khloe like doing her makeup before a show and working out, since she's a really big advocate for working out now. Also at the bottom of the poster, I chose to write Keeping Up with Kardashians, as well as the logo for the cable network that it is shown on. And the audience for the television show poster would be those who watch reality television channels or those who use social media and saw the ad pop up. So for example, if you're scrolling through Instagram, you might get an advertisement like this to pop up to entice you to watch the show. For my third and final project, I chose to do a timeline of Kim Kardashian's rise to fame. To gather my necessary information, I first did some research to determine what I would want to include in my timeline, as well as dates and descriptions. I made sure to keep the descriptions short and to have a photo accompany each event in order to reduce the amount of words. Not only do the photos add color and break up the words, but they allow one to see Kim's transformation over the years. In addition, I designed the layout with alternating background color, for example, blue and white, to make the overall readability easier on the eyes. This effect also helped keep the events lined up in defined columns, reducing the likelihood of confusion between descriptions and pictures. So for example, one of the events I included here was in June 2014, and it says Kim launches her phone game, Kim Kardashian Hollywood. And I also included her age 34, and then a picture of the event. I really liked including the age because it helped you know exactly at what stage of her life she was at. The audience for the timeline would be someone who wants to learn more about Kim Kardashian and become more familiar with how she got to where she is today, and also gain a better understanding of her and her brands. Thank you for listening to me talk about my quiz, advertisement, and timeline of Kim Kardashian's rise to fame for my final project 3.